Hey everybody, welcome back to the AD2L Season 6. I'm your host, Wolf Dota. For tonight, we've got Team Nosedive going against Coffee with Toffee's team, or just Toffee's Dota 2, as I'm sure some people know him. Going up against them, Verified Moondraft. They are quite a ways into the pick already. The first pick overall looked like it was a Visage, and then the Vengeful Spirit Drow Ranger counter picks from Team Nosedive. Not wanting to give that shit up. Verified Moondraft seemed to be a little bit perplexed about what to do with that. Like, go with the Lycan. If you don't get Drow, go Lycan. Your next best bet. And we'll see if that's what they choose to do. Looks like the Chen, Axe, Rubik, and Disruptor bans all coming out. They're gonna go for the Lich though. Both teams opting for the blue strat. Very similar to the no leg strat by Bruno. So we'll see if this works out. Lina gonna be the final ban. And just kind of waiting on. Home Spirit gonna be banned out as well. Team Nosedive. I think Team Nosedive they just go for all range heroes now. They just go for Wind Ranger. I think that'd be a great ban. That'd also be an excellent mid for Nosedive.
10 seconds
So
to
go for the Wind Ranger. Off lane. Who's decent in the off lane? Go for like your off lane can be like a Tide Hunter or something like that. I think that'd be really strong. Tide Hunter, Bristleback, maybe a Centaur. But then just go for another range support. Dazzle's already banned out. I was gonna say one, maybe like no, not Witch Doctor. He's channeling spells. Heroes that don't channel spells. Venge is really good at that. Void's gonna be the final ban actually. You could go. I think maybe like a support Wind Ranger and then a sniper mid too if you wanted to. That's pretty greedy, but I think it'd be okay up against Moondraft. Moondraft, they're going to be playing with a Lich, so they're not going to have the best late game. What else? What other supports would be good? Like Crystal Maiden wouldn't be bad. Anybody that can right click a little bit here. I think the Lina ban was really smart though. Rubik, Disruptor, Lina and Dazzle coming out from Moondraft. Like, very targeted bans. They're going to work into the draft. I'm surprised they haven't just grabbed the Wind Ranger, though. Like, honestly, I think Drow Wind Ranger is better than Drow Visage, almost. Just, it's a lot easier. It's a lot harder to counter that. The Visage birds get cleaned up very quickly by a farmed core, whereas the farmed Wind Ranger is not an easy hero to bring down. So we'll see if they're able to do that. As far as other heroes, they're gonna go for the bat. So nice initiation there. Kind of surprised to see this hero. I didn't think they would go for it, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. But we'll see. Sven gonna be the final pick out for Verified Moondraft. And we'll see if Team Nosedive want to go for. Like I really think that offlane bat, go for the mid Wind Ranger, and then kind of whatever range support you want after that. I mean, or even just like an Earthshaker or something like that. Some Blink Initiation would be good as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But
5 seconds.
What else could they go? I mean, Verified Moon, so they've got a Sven Initiation, they've got Lich Visage support. They need to get an offlaner, a mid laner, and an offlaner and a mid laner, sorry. If I think they need to ban out some sort of formed, like, ranged farmer or a core. I think that's going to be very important for them in order to make this game work. So they do go with the Shaker, Team Nosedive. And that was something I mentioned before. Probably a very good choice for them, and we'll give them some of that block up, especially up against double melee core. Fissure's really good against that. They're gonna try and get in on this Drow Ranger, but gonna get blocked up by the Fissure, stunned up by Magic Missile, gusted back, Bat Rider there with a Tar, Flame Breaking the lasso. These are not easy heroes to run into, even though they are kind of squishy. Sven with the Blink Dagger, though, can just blink insta-crit the Drow and kind of end the game like that. But he's got to get to that point. He's very easy to kite, but between the slows, the swap, the stuns, fissures, and different things like that. I ban the Wind Ranger. Do it. Just ban it. It'll be easier. It'll save you time in the end. That said, then maybe they're just not worried about it. Maybe they feel like they've got the tools to handle it. They've got a decent magical nuke. Not a lot of lockdown though. So I still think an offlane Tide for them would be really strong here. They're gonna ban the Tide themselves. They think it's a mid Bat Rider. Oh no. Ember Spirit's gonna be the final pick though. Kind of a strange choice, but nonetheless, it should work out just fine for him. But we'll see if Verified can maybe look to turn this around with a decent pick. I still think the Tide would have been great for them. I'm not sure why they banned it. I guess they thought it might have been a mid Bat Rider or something like that, or who knows, but either way. They're going to go for Silencer, so they get some global and some decent lockdown as well. So now they put... Bat Rider has a target now, so they can start off with the Earthshaker Fissure. I get the team fights aren't always that simple, but with a Bat Rider, you can usually take them on your own terms. And so they can go for the easy Fissure into the lasso and... Fissure into the lasso and all that, and look to kind of make their way. Have to see. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Just click up in the corner on something. Either way. Waiting as they load in. The lanes are probably going to look like Sven supports mid Silencer, and then the Night Stalker in the... No. What are they doing? Is this an aggressive tri-lane? How are they laning that? Maybe it's a Lich. Maybe it's dual mid with the Lich Night Stalker and then something, or just the offlane Lich. I've seen that before. It's not... I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's not terrible. Either way, we're going to have Snuggie playing the Sven. Gorgon's going to be on the Silencer. Toffees is going to be playing the Lich. He's got a fancy set. Not sure where that's from. But Flub is going to be on the Night Stalker, as I believe I mentioned last, but certainly not least. Moon is going to be playing the Visage. Illuminate is, I think that's Illuminate? I don't know. Drow Ranger over there. The Earthshaker is going to be played by Mooses. Mooses. Pumpkin is going to be playing the, What is that copy pasta? Pumpkin is going to be playing the Ember Spirit. Bat Rider is going to be on... be played by Garzid.
30 seconds to go.
And where's the Shaker? Oh, there he is, Solaire. On the Vengeful Spirit's gonna be the final pickup. So maybe these look to go here. I'm not sure why Mooses is so far back. I guess they don't want him to show. They see the Night Stalker up there, but I'll have to wait and see. Now he's gonna walk down. This is where Night Stalker might be in a little bit of a situation here. A little bit of all chat coming out. Club's got to be careful. If they got a fissure somehow like that, blocking them off, they might have been able to go. Venge is going to grab the rune, though. I'm going to go, who got it bottom? Silencer did pick it up. So this could also be a support Sven. Awfully in Visage. This is a little bit risky for him. I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to work out. I think the Ember Spirit was an okay pick. It gives them some evasions and somebody to take the focus off of the Drow Ranger in these fights that they're going to have to go for. And it'll let the Earthshaker really kind of move around as well. And he's decent at escaping and kind of hard to shut down. Can dodge and disjoint some of the projectile stuns coming out. And so far he's been actually doing fairly well. He's got 3 of those CS, so nice job there. Nice Stalker can actually get one denied. And not going to be off to quite as good of a start. Drow Range in the top lane with the Venge. It should be off to a fantastic start, though. Just gonna CS away. Now Earthshaker, he can look for pickoffs here, but the only problem is there is this very nice obs ward here. This does in fact block this camp. They won't be able to pull there, and any rotations going this way are going to be spotted out. In the bottom lane, the Batrider should be okay. Can sit back and soak experience. Maybe snag a last hit or two. They're also not something you want to dive, as the Firefly's damage does stack up surprisingly well, as also with the napalm charges. But it looks like Gorgon. He's just gonna throw some glaives at him. I'm not sure what this offlane Visage is gonna do. It reminds me of the tree mid, and I mean, they won, but it's weird. So I guess that just means they're maybe a little higher skilled or a little more coordinated or something along those lines. But they playing very nicely. Ember Spirit still chipping away. Oh, we might actually look to go aggressive here and do some damage. I'm not sure if you can do this to the Night Stalker though. Looks like he's just gonna force him back. He needed that second level in chains. I think with the second level in chains, he might have had him there. Would have done a significant amount more damage, as well as held him in place for that little bit longer. Moose. This is funny that he's playing the Earthshaker. That's good. Ember Spirit's gonna find a DD rune though. And now it's where Night Stalker might be in a little bit of trouble next time he goes. He does have that 6 armor to start with. So, significant amount of damage potential coming out for him. And we'll see. Nope, not going to make it go for it. Meanwhile, Batrider level 2. What's this Visage? Visage. Oh, actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Level 3 though. Vengeful Spirit had a stun, but not going to get there in time. So Visage actually getting more out of the lane than Batrider. And I'm not sure if that's because Bat's actually been forced back that hard, or just because he's playing a little more aggressive. That said, now Bat might be in some trouble here. Throw it a napalm, got silence. He's gonna Firefly, quickly purges off the damage. The Frost Blast, and the auto attack needs one more. There it is! The long range auto attack from Lich. Toffees with Dota2 strikes back. You can follow him there, Toffees_Dota2 on Twitter. Not that there's anyone watching me. If you're watching his shit and you see me somehow, follow me. But either way. Oh, nicely played there. They're able to get that. And, oh, top. I catch the tail end of it. That last arrow flying up from the Drow Ranger. They're able to pick him off. And we'll see if they're able to turn this into a push or not. You can always pop the Precision R to help push it a little quicker. I mean, an extra 9 damage on the range creeps and the catapult. I feel like, why not? Just hit it. Either way. They're going to just kind of back off for now. Mid lane, Night Stalker TPing back in. I didn't see if he is forced out of lane or not. But either way, Ember Spirit has boots coming in. Earthshaker saving that top rune. It's actually going to be a haste rune. Now this is something they might be able to do with. They ping out mid. They can chase him down and burn him down if they want to. We'll see. He's actually going to rotate to the bottom rune though. Ping out the bounty rune. So you see if they look to go get that. If he's actually going to be, most of the movement's going to be spotted out here. So it'll be tough for them to go on. And the Batrider has moved into the jungle. Very low health, actually. Night Stalker's moving back mid. Earthshaker gave up, though. He was tired of waiting. Doesn't want to be there anymore. Ember Spirit still has the haste rune. Now level 6 as well. Night Stalker's only level 5. Lots of points in Void. Decent damage, but not sure if it's going to go.
Not this time.
Pumpkin going to pop the haste and rotate up, but looks like he's just going to go into the jungle, maybe. Actually going to stack a camp. What an efficient player. Jeez. Colonel Envy would be proud. He's actually just going to run at the Night Stalker. Not going to commit to anything, though. Instead, just going to back off. And looks like that's going to be a pretty quiet early game so far. Sven leading the CS, 26 and 10. Then it's the Ember Spirit, 24 and 6. Drow Ranger, 21 and 14. Night Stalker, 16 and 2. Are your cores. Batrider's only gotten 6. Some of that's starting to turn into jungle CS as well. He should catch up decently well, though. Gonna get some experience and much needed gold from these. Night Stalker gonna get caught by the fissure. Oh, he's blocked off. Ember Spirit doesn't have that haste rune anymore. Gonna remnant forward. He's got another one. But now he's gonna start running out of mana. Night Stalker gonna get the silence off. The chains are there, though. Silence is going to last for a long time. Nice gust from the Drow. And the Magic Missile follow up the Flame Break as well. They're going to be able to get Flub. Nice chain of abilities there. Now they're going to go. Vengeful Spirit dropping very low. They need to get in range for some spells, but they're not going to be able to. Salve going to be popped. Soul Assumption not going to be enough. Does a decent amount of damage, but it wasn't quite there. It was on cooldown still from before. Fissure not going to go. Oh, maybe a bit of a mistake if they had waited. Actually going to go up the high ground. Drown with the slowest from the high ground. Nicely done. Get the kill. Now Pumpkin's going to be able to back off. So nice job. Couple quick kills going their way. Off a very aggressive Night Stalker chase. So it works out in the end for them. They're going to be pretty happy with that. Power Ranger Power Treads acquired. And we'll see how much damage is she giving off now. 13. Oh, I bet it just doubled. 23 with that pickoff. So I mean, you really can't underestimate how much buffing these two range creeps does. That doubles their damage at this point. I know it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it really helps chip these towers down. Oh, we're going to see a bit of engagement here. Earthshaker defending his carry, though. And Flub, he's going to take some damage from the tower. Pretty tanky, though, with that 7 armor, 800 and some health. Actually going to just... Oh. He's bottling up. Being all efficient and whatnot. Now, Toffee, he's hanging out in the bottom lane, still just kind of sitting here. Sven hasn't really rotated and rushed the treads. Not going for the Mask of Madness rush or a Blink rush. But he's got 40 CS at 7 minutes, so that's pretty good. And denies as well. Unfortunately, not going to get that one.
Top is missing.
A little bit of a rough show for him, but Pumpkin kind of chilling out in the mid lane.
Radiant's mid tower.
And not sure what they're gonna do. I think gonna back off. Drow gonna get picked off by the Night Stalker in the Visage though.
Radiant's mid tower.
Lots of damage coming out. I'm assuming there was a soul assumption there as well. Maybe, maybe not. It's on a very short cooldown. Only 4 seconds. Jeez. Oh,
Radiant's
now
mid
it's
tower.
the Ember Spirit. He's looking to chase. This Lich is gonna be going down very quick. Maybe look to go. Not gonna go for it. Instead, he's gonna just kind of help Venge try and maybe clear up these illusions. Oh!
Mid tower's getting banged up.
Oregon with the place to jump another sentry. Man, these guys are persistent. How many misses uphill? But doesn't look like it's going to matter. Looking for the deny. Not going to get it. Ember Spirit able to pick up that kill. The assist going the way of the Venge. The Hadouken was even there, but not able to get the final hit. This Visage up top here is maybe looking for the Drow Ranger, but she's a little bit tough to dive under. Especially with the Bat Rider rotating in. If he pumps Firefly, he can just like... Nope. But he's going to loop around this way. And the Gust Soul Assumption's there. Drow's actually taking a butt ton of damage. The Soul Assumption's going to finish it off. Grave Chill, nicely played by the Visage. Getting that solo kill very nicely. And now they're going to look to go. And they can chase him in here. Flub has enough health. The Soul Assumption's going to do a lot of damage as well. A double kill for Moon. Man, oh man. This Soul Assumption, like this Visage play has been fantastic. I didn't think offlane Visage would be that good, but getting like 2 kills like that, very nicely done. Might make it 3. He's got the Bird Stomps as well. Gonna be doing all of that. This is gonna be a 3rd kill. Oh, he can't get it off. He doesn't have the mana, unfortunately. He's gonna go down. Vengeful Spirit looking to turn around. The Stomp's there for one bird though, and there's the second one. Nicely done, double stomp. Now looking to turn around. The Visage Birds might look to chase, but this very nice swap there. The Void not gonna be there. Stun comes out. Venge does drop, but they're going to be able to get this Night Stalker? Maybe, maybe not. She's taking so much damage. Night Stalker's still alive. He's just so tanky. He's got an urn. He's going to pop it on himself. Healing up very quickly. Can look to turn this around. That creep's not going to cancel it. And they get another kill. They've got more stomps. There he is. Go for him.
Guess what's
They're
happening
gonna.
to the
Now it's Batrider looping in. Gonna get off some tar. Not sure that's gonna be enough. 1 bird stomp, 2nd bird stomp. He's gonna be away. That micro very nicely done. Now, Drow Ranger, you gotta be a little bit careful here. And please let me live. Visage is back now, though. Looking for the Grave Chill. Not gonna quite get in range. Maybe turn it around onto the Batrider. Not going to. They're gonna be alright. Looks like that's the end of the shenanigans up in the top lane. In the mid lane, we're gonna see a last word come out onto the Ember Spirit. He should be alright, though. Not going to be taking too much damage here. He's got his Flame Guard up, which is maxed. And he can kind of just sit here. That said, oh, double Remnant forward, a little bit aggressive maybe. Now he's going to get silenced up. He doesn't have any Flame Shield. He's going to get silenced there now. Stormhammer comes out, connects with him. Godstrength pop, one more right click. There it is. Brought down, and a killing spree ended by the Sven. Nicely done. Up in the top lane, the Visage does drop as well. Drow Ranger finishing her off. The Bird's gonna take some damage. Nope, not gonna go for him. Lich. Still just kind of hanging out here. Toffee's just kind of on his own. AFK. Buying some more wards. Good stuff there. Gorgon gonna go mid lane, and it's curious that they've left the silencer around so much. Also, this game is a lot slower paced than the last one. I found the last one had a bit of a higher paced rhythm to it, so it was nicely done there. But either way, Night Stalker's just gonna kind of hunt, and there's no one really to hunt. He's got an Orb of Venom, but it's nighttime, and he's just not finding any of these rotations. It's gonna be over in a couple of seconds as well. Or no, this is Night Stalker night. So we'll see. Actually burning it off. This is gonna wear off, and it's gonna turn regular nighttime in a moment, like 7 seconds. So nicely timed there. Keeping it nighttime as long as possible, forcing the enemy team to be afraid. Kind of always watch their back, always be a little bit worried. Now Ember Spirit gonna be able to snag that last hit on the tower. He's got a bottle, phase, and drums at 12 minutes. He's actually very farmed. If we take a look at the net worth, Sven's at 53, Ember's at 5.1, Drow at 4. So I mean, they're kind of close. This top tower, Fort's gonna come out as well. Drow's gonna rotate back through, trying to time that last hit. There it is, able to pick that up. Now it's the Ember Spirit gonna go through, gets the shackles onto the Visage, taking a lot of damage though. The fissure's there. The global comes out. There's the Soul Assumption, not doing a whole lot yet. Has a familiar stun, not gonna matter. Where's the Bat Rider though? He's got his Blink Dagger picked up. We're gonna see a Void onto the Venge brought down. On the backside though, it is the Ember Spirit finishing off the Silencer. There's the Frostblast going to come through. Nice stomp as well. Unfortunately, it bounces to the creeps. Oh, and away! He gets lucky, and he gets lucky again! Oh, those bounces, that RNG. But it doesn't seem like it's going to matter, as they're going to get chased down by Moon. Nicely done. And Snuggied is going to be hugging them to death. Big Red Man, very happy about that. Toffee did rotate up, and he just got a little bit unlucky. If that had bounced forward instead of backwards twice, he would have had it bouncing between the heroes very nicely. They might be able to do a little bit of chip to this tower, but I don't think they're going to be able to take it. The Visage Birds aren't in the area, and we'll see if they're maybe able to turn this around. They're going to do some chip to it, but I don't think it's going to be enough to worry about. Batrider does have that blink now, though, so they can look for these ganks onto the Night Stalker even if they wanted to. Batrider fire flying across the river. Not sure if they pinged him out there or not. Night Stalker gonna get blinked on a little bit far. Lasso gonna drag him back. Ember Spirit, what are you waiting for? Goes forward with the chains. There it is, Flame Break as well. That's gonna be a nice kill. Burned down by the fire friends. Or old Night Stalker. Not a fan of things that provide light like fire. So we'll see. Probably not a huge fan of that. Ember Spirit picks up a bounty rune. Fissure comes out from the Earthshaker. No level 6 on him yet. Doesn't have that Echo Slam. Soul Assumption comes out on the Drow. Does about a third of her damage. Looking to slow up the Sven. Now it's the Earthshaker taking some damage. Visage got another Soul Assumption. That's going to be enough. Drow Ranger falls on the backside, and the Ember Spirit cleans up too. But now it's going to be maybe a triple kill for the Ember. It is! Nicely done. Pumpkin Dota taking a fantastic fight for his team. Unfortunately, they lost the Drow, but over the map, it was a 4-0 up at this top lane. So definitely worth it. As you can see, lots of golden experience going the way of the D&D. So Battle Fury being worked on here by the Ember Spirit. He doesn't quite have it yet, but he's getting close to it. Anyway, Fissure's going to connect onto the Night Stalker. He's going to let the cow run away home for now. Yep. And Borgum. He's going for an Orchid, I guess. That's a very, very risky and hard build-up for a support in this position. He's having a very tough time, I think. I'm not sure if that's maybe the right call. Is that a Mask of Madness? It was. Sven has his Mask of Madness out. So the Holy Knight, and I'm not talking Omni Knight, he's going to be able to swing with all of God's Fury. The attack speed coming up from that, as well as lifesteal. Very, very solid. Movement speed, very nice as well. Stun's going to come out onto Flub. He's going to get lassoed following it up. Vengeful Spirit throws out the Wave of Terror. The Fissure's there after the chains. Nicely timed. And they bring down the Night Stalker very easily. And this guy on the Bat Rider Gaz, he's playing very nicely. Remnant forward, Sven. He's gonna get lassoed up. Chain Frost is gonna bounce through. Oh, beautiful Stormhammer! Oh, this is the Lich. Oh man, that is the Chain Frost of dreams. My house. Oh man, that was just beautiful. Because it cuts down on the task time. That was a fantastic play there. So, Snuggy's gonna be pretty happy with that one. Gets 2 assists for his. Did he get? Vengeful Spirit. Silencer. Oh, Silencer got one, and Sven got one. So Toffee didn't actually get anything. Now it's your head. Oh god. Some trash talk coming out from these guys, but I think that's all right. They're having fun with it. I don't think these guys are at all too serious. Gorgon, he's just gonna continue chipping away. Creeps in the bottom lane. Farming away, farming away. Toffee's Dota 2, what are you up to? And it's just gonna back off. Oh. There it comes out, just clearing up the creep waves. Pumpkin Dota. Oh, what's going on with my mouse? There we are. Broadsword and a Claymore needs to buy that that one part of the Perseverance, but he hasn't done it yet. In the jungle, though, they're going to find the Night Stalker. Maybe they look to go on this. Maybe they don't. They do have a Stormhammer. Nice Fissure coming out, though. Drow's in a little bit of trouble. Echo Slam onto 1, though. It should be enough. They bring down the Sven. Drow Ranger did die to the Visage Birds. That said, the Visage himself has dropped. Now they're going to look to clean up the birds. They've got the Bat Rider, so they won't lose vision of them. It should bring him down pretty quickly. Oh, there they go. Are they going to... Oh, they are. Oh. Uh-oh. Bat Rider, no! Bat Rider, no! Oh. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. 3-2-2. Jeez. What is wrong with my mouse here? Oh, well. Either way. Come on. There you are. Okay, so I don't know if something was just stuck on the lens or what. Good to go now. As the Vengeful Spirit working for... Imagine that was... Yes, it was the Medallion. So, opens up that Roshan opportunity. And we'll see. Look to see if they want to go do that anytime soon. Alfred finally picked up 18 minutes, actually pretty decent, considering at 12 it only took him 6 minutes to get there. At 12 minutes he had the phase, bottle, and drum, so I don't think that's too bad. Not at all, anyway. At least not... I mean, he's 9-2, so he's obviously having a pretty good game. He's literally half the kills and been involved in more than that. So we'll look to see him kind of farm up here for the next little bit. Probably want to force down this tier 1. The last remaining tier 1 on the Radiant. They do have one left on the Dire, but all the others have been cleaned up. Night Stalker popping his ulti, just not sure what he was doing with that. Maybe just popping it because it was daytime or what, but either way. Surprised they're not pushing this more aggressively. I guess they're playing a little cautious. Venge on the side. Is there? Night Stalker might have got spotted out there. They didn't seem to ping him out. And Earthshaker having some problems. Stop that. I'm very confused as this, but either way, Remnant forward. The global comes out. That's gonna stop it. Toffee throws out the long bomb. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be bouncing anybody. And hardly does anything. Now they maybe look to turn. Ember Spirit, why aren't you sleight of fisting this? Oh, it's on cooldown. Fortunately, he can't go. He only has one remnant, but they're gonna be able to bring down the Visage. Now it's Flub. He's in a little trouble. Gonna get swapped back. Where's the stun? Nothing on cooldown. Fissure, the long range fissure. It's not gonna be there. Maybe now it is. Unfortunately, he doesn't see the Night Stalker. It's not gonna go. Bat Rider's there. Gets the lasso up. Venge cleans up. Oh, Echo Slam to boot as well. They bring down 3. Haven't lost anyone yet. Bat Rider doing a lot of work to the Silencer. Gotta get the Firefly with them. Flame Break as well is there. Night Stalker did buy back for this. And gotta be a little bit careful. Drow Ranger, meanwhile, is just pushing in the mid lane. Doing a lot of distracting and nicely done. I believe there's 3 and a buyback. Forced out. Oh. Graz, he's gonna take a Void. So far it's gonna be alright. Ember Spirit and Earthshaker are here. Now they like to go through. They get the chain off. And the Fire Remnant not gonna go. But the birds are clamping down. Mooses, are you gonna be okay? Sleight of Fist forward. They get the kill on the Silencer. Keeping alive their Earthshaker. The cow, he remains good. Toffee's gonna be running away. But meanwhile, this Drow Ranger just forcing out the mid lane. Nicely done there. Nicely done indeed. providing that extra damage. Oh, I missed a kill. They went back in. Wait, who was that? That was the Visage that died. Not sure what happened there, but
Tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
looks like they're going to be able to get this bottom tier 2 as well. Going to be a much better draft coming up for them. Sleight of Fist. Oh, it only gets one bird. The drop still hits, though, by the way. You can't stop the drop. Sven's going to go forward. Stormhammer going to get no, it's not. Doesn't get disjointed. Force staff forward. He's going to Sleight of Fist. He doesn't have enough mana for a Remnant. And unfortunately, he drops. Nuggy gonna keep running after them. He doesn't have a stun. Visage is gonna be fine here. They got nothing else for this. So they get one, but not sure if that's enough. Brown Ranger up in the top lane, having a good time. Gonna continue just pushing the towers out. Brown away has a Blink Dagger. And gonna look to go. Brown Ranger taking a lot of damage there. Just gonna TP out. Void doesn't matter. Jeez, the damage of Last Word. I guess that is maxed. It's 300 damage. Very nice, very nice. Now, we'll see full tilt, or tilt gaming. Yeah, it's going to look to just burn down this Visage. Stun's going to come out as well. Wave of Terror is there. Flame Break going to finish him off. Bird's not going to be able to do a whole lot. Silencer picks up the Orchid now, though. So it's one more tool up against the Ember Spirit. I think Silencer would be in a much better position if he had a Force Staff and Treads, though. I mean, how much does that cost? 2250. Or sorry, yeah, Force Staff and Treads or an Ags. The same amount. He's gonna pop his global though. Not sure what that was for. I didn't. Strange. I didn't see anybody close together on the map, but either way, Coffee's now picking up a point booster, looking for the Ag Scepter. It looks like gonna be building into that. Ember Spirit can pick up a Chrysalis if he wants to. Yeah. Not sure what he's going to want to go. Instead, picks up another Void Stone. Curious. I guess he's just going for the double Battle Fury right off the bat. Wants to cleave. But either way, Earthshaker going to steal some assets there with the Fissure. Oh, now Night Stalker finds some prey. And not gonna chase it down. A little bit nervous. Feels like the Venge might have some allies. Indeed she does. The Ember Spirit's in the area, so is the Earthshaker. Gotta be a little bit careful here, Sven. Rotating up. Does he have a Blink Dagger yet? No, he doesn't. Rider has a Yule's now, though. Yule's Force on the bat. And this is gonna be very tough. Oh, the Night Stalker gets the silence off on the Ember Spirit. There's an Orchid there as well. Void comes out. Defensive swap comes out. The Fissure's there as well. Flub, he might be in some trouble. Chain Frost is going to go through. Unfortunately, the Ember Spirit's not in the area. Now it's Snuggy. He's going to get lassoed through his BKB, but unfortunately for him, or for the Bat Rider, sorry, he's going to get stunned up and, oh, not able to finish him off. Never mind, he does drop. Now it's the Ember Spirit. He's on the run. He's going to, the Orchid proc, not going to be enough. He's going to Sleight of Fist. Still staying alive. He's got a Drum Charge if he needs to pop. Instead, he's going to TP out. Sven doesn't see him. Oh, man. Nice TP there. Sven just going to go clear up some Ancients. Maybe look for Roshan off of this, as it is up, but they don't have they have a medallion on the Visage. They could do it pretty easily, but doesn't look like that's something they're interested in as Ember Spirit. He's going for the Yules? That's such a strange build. Very strange indeed. Either way, we'll have to see how it works out. But Visage has Boots of Travel, and now going for an Orchid of this mass Orchid strat. Oh god. Oh, they're fake. Oh, that's funny. Earthshaker is going to be alright. But Drow Ranger still farming away, has a Blink Dagger and a Helm, so has that mobility item, can kind of stay out of these fights. You dominate the big one, dominate the big one, dominate. Not going to dominate the big one. Okay. That's fine. But the fear is real. Now it's Bat Rider. Maybe looking for a pickoff here. This game has certainly quieted down. There's been quite a few kills though, but just not a whole lot that they're going for. Bat Rider's going to be going pretty aggressive here with the Ember Spirit and the Venge. They're looking for Flub. Are they going to be able to get him? There's the Magic Missile. Easy kill. And now they're going to look to go. Sven's off on the backside. They pinged him out, but not going to go. And they get this kill, they back off, and I mean, sure it's a pickoff, but unless they take an objective off of it, it doesn't mean a whole lot. Moondraft can still come back from it. TND, they need to start getting some more of these objectives off these picks. Like, take Roshan. Look for these tier 2s. Try and maybe force high ground. Get some buybacks out. Something. But looks like the choice is going to be the Roche. Magic Missile, Wave of Terror. Wave of Terror. No, Wave of Terror. Either way, they're just going to keep the Medallion Arm, and with that, it's going to drop fairly slow. Earthshaker picks up a Blink Dagger of his own now, so I imagine we'll hopefully see some good dunks from him. They get the Aegis on the Ember. I don't understand the Yule's pickup though. I just really don't. I don't know. Either way, personal choice, I guess maybe. Gonna just continue sleight of fisting forward through the creeps, farming away, farming away. Gorgon has finished his treads now. He's only got 12 intelligence stolen, so some but not a lot. And then Lich working on that Ag, so almost has it. Just needs the 1,000 gold and he'll have it. So we'll see how long that takes him to get that. Once he's got that, we might see some serious Lich ultis come through. But so far, it just looks like it's going to be Batrider. This does spot out the Sven, but not going to go for anything too crazy yet. Remnant away from the Ember Spirit, they're just going to back off. Lots of vision coming from the Radiant. Even though they are behind, they have had very solid vision. They know where they are. The Dire, though, they've got decent vision on Roche, but that seems to be about it. This Drow Ranger just continuing to kind of AFK farm. Not sure what she's going to go for. I imagine Manta style probably with her current build. Very defensive. Not looking for that aggressive build, but kind of playing it a little more cautious. Ember Spirit could have a second Battle Fury by now, but just opted not to. A little curious. We're going to see a nice big smoke gang coming out from the Radiant, though. Flub and Gorgon, oh, they're going to find the Shaker. He's blocked by his own Fidget. He's going to get Orchided up. The Global comes out, and they're going to just assume the Shaker's dead. There he is. He's going to be able to, he's going to back off. The Lair now might be in some trouble of her own. Drow Ranger, oh, going to run the wrong way. Night Stalker, he's going to see her. He can chase her down. Oh, she didn't. How did he not see that? Where's the Void? Void! Didn't Void. Void has a mini star on it, so I would have canceled the TP. Very lucky there from the Drow. That Night Stalker didn't run that way first. But Ember Spirit's not pushing out the mid lane, and they're just getting split pushed. Sure, they lose their Shaker, but they can't take any objective off of this either. So TND, they're going to be fairly happy with this. They're keeping the lane push out. They're still farming very well. I mean, Sven has eclipsed them, but it's Sven, then the 3 cores, and then rest of them. But he does have that Chrysalis now, level 16, so can really start doing some damage. Once he gets that Daedalus, we might see one of those one swing insta kills coming out from him. Batrider gonna Firefly the creeps, some of these jungle creeps, and they've got this Aegis on the Ember Spirit. Chrysalis as well, but they just haven't bothered to push. They're gonna go for the lasso now, though. The chain's gonna follow up, and this is gonna be a dead flub. He's brought down. Batrider getting the kill. Nice job there with the flame break. And now they can look to push this. They've got the Night Stalker down. They have the advantage. Global's gonna come out. Lich somehow ends up on the high ground. Cannot throw out the Chain Frost, though. Oh, must have got pushed up there by Gust, and they're gonna back off. So that's a global down as well. Coffee says thanks. That face. Gotcha, bud. That's so good. Oh, that's fun. Moose what's he doing? Ah, he's just gonna continue farming away. But maybe he'll not sure what these guys are gonna, if they are in fact finally gonna push or not. They still have the Aegis. It's gonna be reclaimed fairly soon, though. I think it's had 2 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be reclaimed in a little over a minute now. But so far they're not gonna go for it. Lasso's gonna be up in 8 seconds, so they can just push this. Have Batrider, Firefly down the tree line. Look to push in. Oh, they're gonna chase though. This is not something you want to do. Lasso comes out, or sorry, the chains come out, connects onto 2. They've got Batrider off to the side. They've got Earthshaker there as well. They can go in for a big Echo Slam if they want to. Batrider just Firefly down. There we go. He's gonna go for it now. Should be. They're gonna have vision of them all now. Where's the Earthshaker? Why is he? He needs to be playing a little more forward. Batrider's gonna go in onto the Night Stalker. The chains are there as well, just continually dragging him back. Nice flame break, and the Chain Frost is gonna go. Somehow that doesn't bounce, though. I do not understand. Batrider is going to be cleaved down. Sven is angry, though. He needs the stun. He gets it. Needs a crit. And there it is. He pops the Warcry. Going to get forced back. And then pops the drum charges. And he's going to get stunned up and brought down. In the end, it's a 3 for 2. But very nicely played. In 3 for 2 right now. No Soul Assumption coming out. Not in range. Maybe they're going to make it a 3 for 3. Now Vengeful Spirit. She's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Soul Assumption is going to connect as well. Just need a couple more glaives. Magic Stick popped. And trying to trade blows. Not able to finish him off. Make that a 4 for 3. The two supports. Or, well, the Visage and the Silencer. Turning that fight around. Making it a bit of a victory for them. And they hold the tower as well. So good stuff there. Actually, at very nicely. Looks like he either micro blinked or I'm done. I'm not talking to that anymore. That's not what I'm here to do. Either way, oh, Toffee's, unfortunately he gets caught out. That's rough. Batrider picks up a BKB as well, so a little bit more mobile. Can BKB out of the global and dodge a couple of projectiles and different things like that. Pretty sure the way it works is the Earthshaker was like here, and Venge went around the tree before it got broken. But... oh, not gonna push out top. They're gonna still pushing top lane fairly hard. I'm sure it's got a Chrysalis. Sven's got a full Daedalus now though. So those crits, they're going to hurt a lot more. A lot more. But so far not going to go anything. Moose is off to the side there. He's going to continue just kind of chipping away. Or staying away. Toffees really needs to finish off that egg. So once he gets that, maybe they'll have a little more fight presence. Problem is they don't really have any way to control everybody in a large area. They've got a Lich ulti and they hope if they get 3 bounces, they're like ecstatic. After that, it's kind of a meh. Well, maybe in a Roshan fight to be alright. There's going to be a swap. Nice dodge of the birds there. It's going to be the Remnant forward. Very fast coming out from him. Global comes out. Triple silence onto the Ember. And that's why he's got the Yules. Break the silence. His Flub. He's going to be in some trouble. Pulled back. Magic missiled up. And the lasso is going to come over. Oh, the cleave from the Ember. He gets a couple crits. Now there's this lasso onto Toffees. He's going to be going down. This is going to be them. That's it. Sven's on the backside. Cleaving up to Storm. Maybe looks to turn this. She's going to pop BKB. Dodges it. Bursts down the Earthshaker. And that is an angry Sven. An angry big red Sven. He cleans up 2. But unfortunately, none of his allies were up to help him secure any of the kills. So they go 2 for 1. They go 2 for 4 again. But still no objectives taken. And Daedalus picked up. Or Daedalus Recipe at least picked up by the Ember Spirit. We'll see if... he's able to make that work, and I guess that makes sense, picking up the Yules for the silences. I just didn't think of that. I was more thinking he would just position himself further out of the fight, but I guess it's hard to do that with Global. Plus, Yules doesn't have a degrading cooldown or effect. Makes you invulnerable for Zek, forces them onto other heroes, lets you reconsider, maybe refocus on where you are in the fight. But nice. I think it's a very smart pickup after thinking about it for a moment. Daedalus now picked up by the Ember himself, so he's got one to counter the others. And certainly look to cleave down some of these Ancients if he wants to. Looks like that's going to be his choice. Doing a very nice job of it as well. Just to crit off these big ones a little bit, though. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So, unfortunately, they're pretty tanky, tough to deal with. Visage has the Orchid and Medallion bots. Maybe see if he goes for the... maybe see if he goes for the eggs or what. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for an eggs already. I think if he had, like, as good as this guy is at microing, I think if he had an Ags, he'd be way more terrifying. But so far he doesn't have it. Sven still leading the last hit chart, or the net worth chart by a substantial margin. Batrider gonna get a lasso onto the silencer, gets him to the low ground. Nicely done. Magic missile to follow up, and one more click from the Batrider, picking him off. Now it's Yules onto the bat, self Yules I guess, to purge the silence. Now they're gonna go into the Roshan pit. I think they can clean this up pretty easily. They just need Drow Ranger to rotate through. Actually, maybe they don't. Vengeful Spirit here. Ember Spirit should be able to clean it up. Use Wave of Terror. It affects Roach. There we go. For now, he's going to be taking a lot more damage. Batrider going to be here as well. Can't napalm Roshan. Sorry. You're going to get the chains, and now they're looking to fight, but Sven's in the area. If this guy had a Blink Dagger, he would be unstoppable. But unfortunately, he doesn't, and so he's not going to be able to get one. That said, they are going to finish off this Roshan, albeit they're going to be a little low afterwards. Batrider able to scout that out and force them away, so not able to go in on that at all. But I'm really surprised this Sven hasn't bothered to pick up I'm gonna think of the word. Blink Dagger. Jeez. I guess that's happening when you solo cast. You get tired and forget things. But nonetheless. Moon. Continuing to farm up. Does Tompies have that eggs yet? No, doesn't have it yet. He's moving a little slow. But he'll get there eventually. Drow Ranger. Yeah, still just chipping away. Blink Dagger, BKB, Helm. I imagine maybe an MKB wouldn't be too bad, or some evasion. Either MKB to, well, no, I guess you don't. Eagle Song. Yeah, you want a Butterfly on her. Butterfly are just like a satanic. You need something. Did not see this kill. Looks like the fissure setup. Flight of Fist coming through. Easy kill indeed. And we'll see. Just gonna continue sliding down the creeps. And I think TND, they're in a pretty good spot the later this goes. They do scale very late. Batrider very strong in the late game. Been playing very well on the Batrider as well. Invisibility. Gonna Firefly up through the Roche pit. Not too sure. Gonna spot the Sven out, but anytime he's gonna get spotted. There's the slow. Actually gonna go for the lasso onto the Visage. Gonna be able to pull him quite a ways back. Venge 4 steps down. Magic Missile follow. Global's there though. They need something, but Sven gets off a nice stun. Crits the Drow down. Now he's gonna look to chase. Silence onto the Batrider. Ember Spirit Sleight of Fist through. Now the Sven's looking to change around. He's starting to get kind of kited around here. Vengeful Spirit into the Roche pit. Has a swap up. 4 steps up to the reward post. Nicely done. And that's gonna, the ulti's gonna go. It's gonna bounce to the Shaker. Not gonna bounce to anyone else afterwards though. Ember Spirit gets thrown up in the air. Maybe a self-fuels. Batrider looking. Oh, that does a lot of damage. An unfortunate amount of damage taken by the Lich. Now they're looking to chase down this Sven. They don't have lasso for a couple seconds. Refresher Orb being worked on by the Bat. Not going to be finished up, it looks, for a while yet, though. And looking for that one bird. Oh, Bat's able to get it. Nicely done. Again, they lose the Drow, but they kind of win the fight. Technically, I guess they're doing all right there. But Yasha picked up by the Drow Ranger. Ember Spirit, he's got quite a bit of gold. Can go for a second Battle Fury if he wishes, or for a Daedalus, another Daedalus if he wants to. I think the second Battle Fury would be a little better, but we'll see what he wants to go for. He can kind of go. He's doing a lot of damage right now, though, so I think if he had a little more cleave, it'd be all right. Silencer now picks up a Ag Scepter, so gonna get that drain off as well. Cancel some of the Blink Daggers for the Earthshaker and the Drow. Sven picks up a Heart of Tarask. Buy a Blink, dude. Buy a. He's gonna be hitting incredibly hard. It's gonna be absurd when he pops God Strength. It's not going in. You get the silence off. The fissure's there as well. Batrider goes for the lasso, but they're looking on the Sven. That said, the Chain Frost is going to continue bouncing through. Sven doesn't pop his ulti yet. Fortunately, just the BKB. Not able to finish off the Venge. 18 health. And he's going to get chained up. Now his BKB is on cooldown. He pops his ulti, but he might get kited up. The Fissure doesn't connect. Echo Slam does, but right as the Yules comes out, unfortunately not working out. Don't let him attack anything. He's getting kited around the Batrider so hard right now. Now Soccer looking to go in. He's going to get chained up again. Unfortunately, bursted down. He does drop. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there. And now it's Flub who's in trouble. He's going to get stunned up. Fissure's there. Ember Spirit excited. Fist forward. Going to cleave through. Visage taking a lot of damage now from the Drow Ranger. Not going to be able to finish off the Bat Rider. Beautiful self-heals, but Birds are going to follow. Bat Rider's going to be okay. That's going to be an easy tier 2 tower. This might be Rax as well. No buybacks whatsoever. Oh man, once they start pushing the high ground, they're going to realize that there's no buybacks. This is going to be 1, maybe 2 lanes of Rax. They're just going to go high ground now. And then why not? I mean, the fort's going to come out, and this is when they've realized that there's no glyph. Or sorry, there's no buybacks on them at all. They're going to be able to clean up this lane of Rax pretty quickly. The problem with this Sven, why did they last pick the lit? I want to say. No, the silencer, sorry. If they had picked up the Tide that they banned, or a Centaur, or somebody else that could blink in and do some sort of control for Moondraft, they'd be having a significantly better game. I think they'd be rolling over them. With how farmed this Sven is and how scary he is right now, I think they would be rolling over top of them. Looks like they can rotate through, push the bottom lane in. Aegis not going to be was it reclaimed? Yes, it was. It was just reclaimed. And it was the second Battle Fury for the Ember Spirit, so he's going to be slight fisting very hard now. Doing a significant amount of damage as well. They're going to want to go push down this top tier 2. But we'll see how long till that goes. Safety Remnant out. Earthshaker is rotating through. Going to be able to... Oh, he's kind of low in mana, but he is regenerating slowly. He does have this Soul Ring as well. So he's got enough for some spells. But big creep wave coming out top. Sven needs a Blink Dagger. Like, so bad.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
But doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Bat Rider picks up a Lincoln, so not going for the not opting for the BKB, or sorry, the Refresher Orb like sometimes you see. I'm not sure what I was trying to spit out there. Looks like they don't want to push up into that. Bat Rider wasn't in the area. Maybe he's there. They could go get a pick off, burst down the Sven before he BKBs. Don't think that'd be too hard, but either way, not something I want to deal with. That sucker could be a target though. Sorry, big yawns. Late, I'm tired. Oh, wrong. Sorry, guys. Misclicked there. Shift queued or shift tabbed. Oh, look at the KDA. Accidentally hit shifts. Either way, moving on. The Ember Spirit 21 and 4. Bat Rider 14, 5 and 13. Sven 10, 5, 5. Pretty decent score all around. What's the buyback status? They don't have it on anyone on the Radiant. No one on the Radiant has the buyback. Bat Rider's going to go for it. No lasso yet. There it is. Going to drag him to the high ground. What a guy. That's so rude. He doesn't have a TP either. He's just going to slowly burn. Pops the magic stick, but now he's in a little bit of trouble. Toffees, you can't give TPs up high ground. I'm sorry. Looks like they don't realize that you can't do that. Unfortunate. But that's just funny. You gotta be careful though that their courier doesn't get sniped. Oh, Lincoln's. That's actually really smart. I'm gonna put the Lincolns on the Ember Spirit. And Night Stalker got a TP. Bat Rider. Oh. A little flame break there might have been all she needed. Or if he had Yulesed him, that would have been so rude. But looks like it's not going to be the case. Didn't get in range for vision, or got a little scared when he got silenced. Either way, now with the Lincolns up on Ember, they should be able to push this. Oh, this Visage is going to take so much damage if he's not careful. That said, everything gets slighted down very quickly. The birds drop instantly. Bat Rider going forward very aggressively. Stormhammer not going to fly. What was that BKB? Probably already at 5 seconds, but still. Now it's on cooldown for 50 seconds. That's going to be a very big opportunity for TND to push. Bat Rider's going to Firefly. He's got the lasso. Everything's up ready. He's going to be able to take the choice later. He goes for the silencer. Very nice choice. The Sleight of Fist comes through, brings down Toffees instantly. They burst down the silencer. He's got buyback. He's going to need to use it. There it goes. Bat Rider, Sven up in the air. Needs to get off a Stormbolt, but not able to. He gets silenced up. and kite it out. The Fissure does connect as well. Ember Spirit gonna slide through, bursts down this. Oh man, that is rough. The Visage drops to the Ember Spirit. He is just too fat at this point. The double Daedalus, the double Battle Fury. I think this is gonna be unfortunately Rax. And now creeps coming up in the mid lane. They're gonna look to pressure this tower. Club gonna take some damage. Silence up. Ooh, Solaire. He might take a little more damage than he wants to there. He's gonna be all right. Ember Spirit's got Sleight of Fist up if he wants to go, but nope, he's gonna back off. Drow Ranger just being the pushing turret in the back range, doing all the damage to the buildings. And now Night Stalker's gonna get stunned up as well. Sleight of Fist could come out, but oh, yee. Man, that does some damage. The Stormbolt blocked by the Lincoln Sphere, and then now it's gonna be Snuggy going down. He pops a BKB. Echo Slam comes out. He's not able to get the kills. He unfortunately didn't have God Strength off cooldown. He has God Strength there. Maybe he gets a kill. It's going to do some damage to the bat, but not enough. He's going to BKB out of this. And Stun's going to come up. Sleight of Fist does some work. Remnant forward and should be able to get the kill. Not able to get the other one. Only gets the single. And swap. Nicely done. Almost goes down. He does to the right click. And another stun comes out. Now looking to kite this Sven. They're still alive. They've lost 2 lanes of Rax, but they haven't lost the game yet. Now, if they can maybe look to push. This is like... Oh, man. The fact that this Sven doesn't have a blink is just killing me. It really is. I don't know. I can't stress it enough. If he had a blink dagger to close in on the Drow, or Shaker, the Bat Rider, before they jumped on him, and he wouldn't get kited so hard either. He had to be able to get in there, get a good stun off, get a couple crits off, and then maybe, hopefully, by then, create some space for his allies in order to do things in these fights. But he's just being kited around so much. But he did buy back. They did take 2 sets of Rax, and looks like this is TND is going to end the game the same way as Moondraft did before. And looks like it's going to be a Scotty for the Drow Ranger. So just looking to tank up. Way to kite Sven through the BKB now as well. So just another way to prevent him from doing what he wants to. And he's going to be having such a hard time just looking to do things. Pushing up the lanes is 5. They really only need 1 down here. But I'm very concerned. Probably once this Ember Spirit respawns, he'll look to go. He's got way more money than he needs. Well, probably not going to buy anything else. There was a smoke underneath the ward. Pretty sure that would have had vision of it, but I don't think any of them are too worried. That was a long ways away. Bat Rider's the only potential target. Just looking to stack Ancients at casually 60 minutes in. Bots and a BKB picked up. Yule's his ditch, so there's his late game. Oh, Lincoln's going to get popped. They do find the bat. He's going to pop his BKB and just Firefly to the high ground. Ember Spirit's here. Goes through, gets some crits as well. No one dropping, but the Ember Spirit does drop low. He's going to get hit by the... Oh, jeez, that is not what they needed. Global comes out. He's got his BKB. He's going to pop it. Oh, the crits. He gets a double kill. And now Sven going hard. Brings on the Bat Rider. Going to eat a slight. The Crow does drop. But now Sven's going to have to BKB TP. Drow Ranger going to be able to clean up the Silencer. Needs a little bit more. Don't use any spells. Oh, nicely done. Pops the BKB. That's going to bring him down. And Drow Ranger can now just look to force this out. Oh, nope, going to TP away. Ember Spirit TP's into the mid lane. Buyback on the Bat Rider. Oh, chains are going to connect. Earthshaker picks up an Ags. Doesn't have the mana for it, though. Stun's going to come off. Popped by the Lincolns. Sorry, blocked by the Lincolns. That's going to be the last of them. They fall down. Now that is going to be GG. Flub is going to call it. Bat Rider's going to go fly around in front of the game, in front of there. The celebratory echo onto the creeps. GG, well played. Indeed. So, the teams go 1-1. Thanks for tuning in if anyone was watching. I appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at WolfDota. Team Nosedive. They take the nosedive in the first game, but they come back in the second one. A little bloodied, but not broken. And, well, that's going to be all she wrote. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It was lots of fun.